In the heart of Brazilian ranches, one imposing and resilient animal stands out among all others: the Nelore cattle. With its light-colored coat, robust build, and characteristic hump on its back, it's not just a symbol of strength but also the cornerstone of the national livestock industry. While it might seem common to those living in rural areas, the Nelore holds a fascinating history that began halfway across the world and ended with it becoming the protagonist of Brazil's beef production. This giant's origin lies in India, specifically in the state of Orissa, where the breed is known as Onk. These cattle were brought to Brazil in the 19th century, and their adaptation to our hot and humid climate was almost instantaneous. While other breeds suffered from tropical diseases and excessive heat, the Nelore distinguished itself with its resistance, fertility, and ease of handling, making it a favorite among breeders. What makes Nelore cattle so special is their ability to survive and thrive in challenging environments. They tolerate high temperatures, have natural resistance to various parasites, and graze easily on common pastures. Furthermore, their meat, although leaner than that of other breeds, is highly valued for its firm texture and distinct flavor, appealing to both the domestic and export markets. Another important point is the Nelore's economic impact in Brazil. It's estimated that over 80% of the country's cattle herd consists of this breed or its crossbreeds. This means it's not just a common animal on farms, but a true engine of the Brazilian agricultural economy. It's present at barbecues, butcher shops, and even on the tables of other countries. As Brazil is one of the world's largest beef exporters. In the fields, the Nelore also impresses with its hardiness. Even in regions with limited infrastructure, the animal thrives. Its strong hooves, ability to walk long distances in search of water and pasture, and low feed requirements make it a practical and economical option for breeders. This hardiness, combined with low maintenance costs, increases its popularity. Moreover, the Nelore is known for its reproductive ability. Bulls have high fertility, and Nelore cows typically calve easily and frequently, ensuring rapid herd growth. Another contributing factor is their early maturity. Calves grow quickly and reach ideal slaughter weight in less time than other breeds, which accelerates producer profits. Over the years, the Nelore has transformed through genetic improvements. Today, there are highly selected lineages that ensure better meat quality, faster weight gain, and ideal characteristics for export. This is possible thanks to technology applied on farms, such as artificial insemination and genetic monitoring, which allow for the creation of more efficient and profitable animals. Culturally, the Nelore has also become an icon of Brazilian agriculture. It's a guaranteed presence at exhibitions, fairs, and auctions, where some specimens can be worth thousands of Brazilian reais. Its imposing stature and striking appearance make it a star of rural events, and many breeders dedicate themselves exclusively to raising this breed as a symbol of status and tradition in the agricultural sector. Another curious point is that the Nelore also has a strong visual appeal. Its bright white coat, combined with its watchful eyes and distinctive hump, attracts attention wherever it goes. In some regions of Brazil, the animal is even used in rural festivals and parades, showing that it also holds a place in the popular imagination, not just as food but as a cultural figure. Despite the fame and prominent presence of Nelore cattle on Brazilian farms, many people are still unaware of the behind-the-scenes story of this breed. Behind its imposing presence lies an incredible history of adaptation that began over a century ago. The first official import of Nelore to Brazil occurred in 1868, but it was only in the 20th century, particularly between the 1930s and 1960s, that this breed truly consolidated here. Thanks to visionary breeders who realized its unparalleled potential. One of the characteristics that helped the Nelore dominate the market was its efficient ability to convert pasture into meat. This means it can gain weight, even in environments where vegetation is scarce or of low quality, such as in some areas of the Cerrado. Unlike other more demanding breeds, the Nelore feeds simply and continues to grow well. This is essential in a country with continental dimensions and such diverse regions. Another factor that makes the Nelore an unbeatable breed is its productive longevity. While some breeds have limited reproductive performance to a few years, Nelore cows can remain fertile and calving healthy calves for longer. This durability reduces the need for constant herd renewal, which lowers breeder costs and ensures stable production for many years. In terms of behavior, the Nelore is known for being a more alert and at times even wary animal. This characteristic is often confused with aggressiveness, but in reality, it's related to its genetics and self-preservation instinct. Therefore, handling Nelore requires technique and patience. It's ideal for cowboys and ranch hands to have experience in dealing with the breed calmly and effectively. Furthermore, the Nelore has distinguished itself not only as a pure breed but also as a base for industrial crossbreeding. Mixing Nelore with other breeds, such as Angus or Nepal, yields hybrid animals that combine the best of both worlds, the hardiness of the Nelore with the meat quality of European breeds. This practice has grown in Brazil and further contributed to the Nelore's value as the genetic base of the national herd. From an environmental perspective, the Nelore also brings benefits. As a resistant animal adapted to the tropical climate, it requires fewer chemical interventions, such as medications, dewormers, and antibiotics. This means more sustainable livestock farming with less environmental impact. In times when food production must be aligned with environmental preservation, this is a great competitive advantage. An impressive fact is that the Nelore accounts for over 150 million head in Brazil, including purebreds and crossbreds. This makes the country the largest holder of Nelore in the world. In regions like Mato Grosso, Goiás, Tocantins, and Pará, it's practically impossible to visit a farm without encountering animals of this breed, and it's not just about quantity, but also quality. Agricultural fairs feature bulls and breeding cows of superior genetics, with values that can exceed 1 million reals at auctions. In the field of technology, the Nelore was one of the first bovine breeds in Brazil to be deeply studied by universities and research centers. Today, there are genetic databases that help breeders select the best specimens for reproduction, continuously improving the breed's standard. This scientific evolution has resulted in heavier, healthier cattle with higher carcass yields, further boosting the sector. The Nelore's presence extends beyond farms and auctions. It has become the subject of books, films, and even animated cartoons in Brazil. Its image is associated with the strength of national agribusiness and the identity of the Brazilian countryside. Many rural product brands use the silhouette of Nelore cattle in their logos, and at agricultural festivals, the Parade of Nelore Champions is one of the most anticipated moments. This shows that, more than an animal, the Nelore is a cultural symbol. Finally, it's important to highlight that the future of the Nelore remains promising. With increasing global demand for beef in Brazil positioning itself as one of the largest suppliers, the breed will continue to be a protagonist for a long time. New technologies, such as tracking chips, AI-powered genetic analysis, and sustainable management, are being applied to the Nelore herd, making it increasingly efficient, profitable, and globally respected. Without a doubt, the Nelore cattle is one of Brazil's greatest rural assets. The Nelore has also been gaining prominence in animal welfare practices. Many breeders are adopting less stressful handling methods, investing in corrals designed based on cattle behavior, and promoting a more harmonious coexistence between humans and animals. This not only improves the quality of life for the cattle, but also directly reflects on the quality of the meat, which reaches the consumer more tender and flavorful. Good nutrition, adequate space, and careful transportation are now considered essential factors in modern properties dealing with Nelore. Furthermore, with the growth of exports, the Nelore has become a key element for Brazil's image in the international market. Countries like China, the United Arab Emirates, and Egypt are major buyers of beef produced by this breed. This has made Nelore cattle not just a product for domestic consumption, but a showcase of Brazilian livestock farming to the world. Each exported animal carries a bit of the history, tradition, and efficiency of the Brazilian countryside, helping to strengthen the country's economy and reputation as an agricultural powerhouse. Ultimately, Nelore cattle are much more than just a simple beef animal. They represent the strength of Brazilian agribusiness, the resilience of tropical breeds, innovation in the countryside, and the success of a country that knows how to leverage its natural resources. Understanding the impact of the Nelore is understanding a part of Brazil's history and economy, and those who live off the land know, where there's Nelore cattle, there's productivity, tradition, and a guaranteed future.